We are live.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We back at it, man. That was some first take Jake action just going on over there in the booth just now, fam. What's going on?
Hey, man, just working.
You focused, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I'm gonna ask the same question that we ask every person who's come through here. And big salute, we got Thelonious in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying?
Happy to be here.
I just told about the no cursing rule, and I just cursed.
You know.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that.
You know what I mean? Practice what you preach,
I
bud.
know.
Practice what you preach.
That's my bad. But okay, you did your thing in the booth.
Appreciate it.
Preparation process.
Yeah.
Let us know.
For stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I feel like I've made a reputation as like the bars rapper. That's what people know me for. So,
Okay.
at least for this verse and for a lot of verses like that, where it's just like I'm just trying to pop my stuff or whatever. Like I got schemes here and there, and it's just like about like putting things together. I don't really work in a straight line. Like when I want to craft like the perfect verse for something like that, it's like I'm gonna pull this, I'm gonna put this together. I don't have anything for here, so I'm gonna write something real quick. Or sometimes I'll just like do something fresh. But for that one, I had so many schemes that I was just like, yo.
So did you give us like some bars just for us, man?
I did.
Or those were something you just had to say in your pocket?
I did.
Don't get him in trouble now. Don't get him in trouble now with me.
But
Don't get him in trouble with Scary
Poor
Potter.
question, bro.
I was like, I'm looking over at you like this, and he made eye contact. And I'm like,
you know what it is?
It's not a released song or unreleased song, is it?
Yeah. Because we're gonna have to go back in there again, eh? And that's
the best verse
from the top.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, it's like a bunch of it's funny actually.
Okay.
It's a bunch of schemes that I loved so much. I was like, I need to save these for something like
One
when
day.
I really want to pop my stuff like somewhere for real.
Yeah.
And I've been a fan of this podcast for a minute, obviously.
Better
I
be.
grew up
Thank
here,
you.
so
You better
I was
be.
like, yo, this is the time.
Yeah.
And then made sure I just filled everything out. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
So that one was special for y'all.
You're very unique in the way that you're very unique though. What I caught from you, you know what I mean. You have an imagination.
Absolutely.
That's what got me. And you know what I mean. And when my mask starts coming down on the TRLF show, there's times where my mask is already on because I know it's gonna be a body bag. You know what I'm saying?
Baggers.
I never doubted your rhyming expertise, not one time. But I still have to I still had to see it for myself in
That's
person,
hip-hop,
right?
though.
Yeah. And you are elements of it right now. I know. I mess with you, dog.
I appreciate
I mess
you,
with you,
bro.
dog.
Yeah, for real.
I mess with you, dog.
I see the love though.
Yeah, you better.
Absolutely.
It really is. It's a
Absolutely.
real thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I
real
post you. I do all that. You know,
I've been seeing that too.
personal.
I've been seeing
You know
that
what I mean?
too.
That's good.
Absolutely.
And the name Thelonious, right? It's like it sounds like very like Greek mythology style. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right? You've heard this before or no?
I have. Yo, people be thinking I'm Greek. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we love hip hop. We out here, man.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
But
On YouTube.
like my pops, both my parents actually made music. My mom sang in Faith Chorale.
Okay.
Yeah, my pops, he played everything. Like, but so obviously both of them having jazz backgrounds. I was named after Thelonious Monk. And I couldn't think of like a proper rap name that I was like, okay, sick, this is what I want to. So eventually I landed on my name.
Okay.
It sounded fly to me. So
Yeah.
That's your real name.
that's my real name right there. Yeah.
Oh, so that makes sense even with the choice of beat that you chose.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very jazzy.
Yeah.
You have opened up just a quandary of questions.
now.
Okay. Influences.
Influences?
Are you talking about some Diggable Planets?
Yep.
Maybe some fucking Tribe Called Quest?
Yo, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's funny. It's so funny that's the first name you said because one of the first hip hop albums, like a full project that I heard was Blowout Comb. That was one of the first
I was
ones
about
right
to say Blowout Combs because it wasn't
Yeah.
that's their second album, but Blowout Combs was
Yeah.
the album that got the Grammy.
Absolutely, yeah. And everything from the cover art to the whole journey from front to back, I loved. And then when I found Tribe, I was like, this is like exactly what I look for in the music I listen to.
Yeah.
And I didn't even really discover jazz until I was in high school.
Okay.
And I didn't like it at first, and then I started to like it the more I listened. But I've always been hip hop since I was a kid.
Let me ask you even about that, bringing the two things together.
Right.
Was hip hop your gateway to jazz?
Hip hop was my gateway. So I used to I
I
used
do
to
this, bro.
Yeah, I used to
So, one second before we answer. Yo,
Okay.
big thanks to Maestro Fresh West for the donations in the chat. Comment Gang Strong, we out here. Thelonious in the building. You know what I'm saying? We getting to know him, and we're gonna get into a bunch of different topics. Back to the jazz,
Right? Yeah.
hip hop, the gateway. Talk to me.
Absolutely. So I used to at first it was just jazz music my parents listened to, or my dad in particular. But then I had this crazy deep dive when I was learning about the history of hip hop.
Yeah.
I took that very seriously, like learning the history
better.
stuff. Absolutely.
You better. A lot of kids don't know it. They think it's made in Atlanta. I swear to God, a kid told me it was made in Atlanta. I swear to God.
Or they'll
I'm
think
not. I am not smacking you around. A kid. I was like, tell me when he wanted me to help him with something. Not to cut you off.
No,
he wanted me
good.
to help him with something. I just go, and he was from somewhere else. I go, you mothers always just in the culture and just vulturing it, right?
Yeah.
So I said to him, when was hip hop born? Couldn't answer that. Then he goes, I go, when was it created? Where was it created?
Yeah.
Right? He's like, Atlanta.
That is crazy.
I threw my phone. But go on to your story.
I was even gonna say, like, even the people who think they know, like, they'll be like, "Oh, Rappers Delight."
Yeah.
Like, it goes back.
It goes back.
It goes back a lot.
It goes back.
Than that.
It goes
But,
back. Goes back.
Yeah. So when I was learning the history, there was this show on YouTube called Wax Only that I listened to, and they would pick an album and they would find all the samples. So I would watch that, and I would listen to all the samples, and the ones I liked, I would go to that album and I would listen to that in its entirety.
Okay.
And then I just went on deep dives for
it.
music for.
Wax only.
Yeah.
Wax only.
I forget who that was.
That's actually. Do you know that jazz actually makes you, like they say, some percentage more smarter if you listen to it while you're sleeping?
Yo,
Like before you fall asleep? Yes.
I did not know that.
Classical and jazz music.
I got something I say, but I got something I could say, but I don't know how deep I should go to what I know.
Bro.
All right, so let's-
Yo, bro,
bam.
listen,
Yeah.
hold on.
All right,
I got. If you're ready to go deep,
Hey, pause.
Okay.
pause first.
Super pause. All right.
Go for it.
All right, bet. So I forget where I saw this, but somewhere I saw that, like, in our brains, just mad fireworks are going off. And when we listen to music, there's bare fireworks because we're breaking down, like, what's happening musically, what people are saying, and everything.
Yeah.
So when we listen to music over, like, reading books or anything, there's the most fireworks are going off because it's so, and even the creative side of our brains is like breaking everything down. And when you make music, even more. So, like, yeah.
I know exactly where you're going.
Sir.
Keep going.
Yeah.
That's as deep as I was gonna go. I want to hear what you got to say about this.
Shoot.
Yo, hold on. Franklin Fraser says dive.
That's crazy.
Well,
I'll put the chat on the screen for y'all right now.
we're going right in now.
Said dive. Bro.
I think personally, it's the subconscious mind part about it. So like anything you in the first 5 minutes before you fall asleep, right? Whatever you're listening to will organically become you.
Right.
So let's just say you're listening to certain sounds in jazz that have a binaural kind of frequency to it. That could be something where that triggers the brain for you to be more, smarter, or triggers something in your psyche to be more attracted to abundance or something, right? But from what I've heard, from classical music to jazz music, it makes you more smarter. If you play that for a baby, by the time they're 5, they're on some next level stuff.
So let me ask y'all then, like, since we're getting philosophical, what would happen if you're like just playing like bare, whatchamacallit, K-Flock or
Fab.
Be Lovey.
Imagine what the heart looks like.
You know what I'm saying? No lullaby.
No sounds, no binaural sounds or frequencies or anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's straight 808.
But I shot him.
808.
Low-key, I feel like everything's got its place, though. Like, and I feel like that's an interesting one, like the effect it will have. Like, listening when you're young.
I personally think
little baby just in the playpen using his baby bottle as a
burner, and he's like sturdy and in his diaper, like holy.
I'm sorry,
Baby's
man.
first word be ops and shit.
Yeah. Ops, he's talking about spinning the block like, yo, Where's my
It's a different
his
one, bro.
blunts? You
Calling
know what I
it
mean?
wage
Smoking
dude.
little fake blunts in his playpen.
Some of these kids be on that by like 3rd grade too. Like,
Oh, for sure, man. They hanging out.
There's videos on Instagram of people doing this,
Yeah,
giving
but that-
their kids blunts,
Yeah.
bro.
to shut them up.
You've never seen this?
I've seen it.
Listen, we're on YouTube, so I'm not gonna
Can't
go
go-
find one
that's crazy.
and get this video demonetized. But it happens. I've seen videos on Instagram that go viral, or like, you know, woman's in her crib just acting ratchet, and they'll pass shorty the blunt, and like, you know, the
Damn.
kid will be like a toddler or whatever.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then like the
In his
kids
diapers
and the
shit.
kids actually inhaling it. Like you see O's.
Like you know what he's doing.
You see a O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing O's and
That's
shit.
different.
I
Swear.
didn't even know how to inhale until I was like 15.
I feel you. I was choking on every flipping blunt I smoked.
I was like, am I swallowing pause, or am I like inhaling to my nose? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then I would do that and I'm totally gone. Holy.
Okay, let's get on track back on track for a second. I want to ask you also about your upbringing, because
Yeah.
you're from Rex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to stereotype the Rex. Big salute to the Rex. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? RX all day.
already know.
But it's a rough place. It's where the grimies is the Gaza. You know what I'm saying? But you seem like you're not into the Gaza things. How did you avoid the gully life?
Absolutely. It's funny. I was just talking to Darko about this today.
Yeah.
But for me, it was always, first of all, my parents, my mom especially, shout out to my mom. She was very adamant on like never leaving her sight when I was like younger. But once I reached the point where like that stuff was around,
Yeah.
I feel like I've always been just like I've always been a big dreamer person, and I always have something that is giving me purpose. Before it was rapping, it was hooping.
Yeah.
And like I wasn't like, I went to car and I wasn't the greatest, like most known hooper in the school or anything. So I was still working to be like, in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna be the greatest basketball player ever.
Yeah.
And then after basketball, it was rapping. And I didn't even tell anybody, but I was just like, I go to school, I do my work, I shut the fuck up. I go home, I work on my shit, repeat every day.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice. I like that.
It was always around.
Yeah,
And I was like, people knew me. I was well aware, and I spoke to all these people. You know what I'm saying? But it was just, everybody knew like, yo, Theo's not coming to the function, he's hooping. Or Theo's not coming to the function, he's going home.
So one thing about that, and I'm gonna put this wire
no
over
worries.
here, get the wires out the way. Have you ever had a time where you're like, you're being somebody that you just at the end you realize you weren't?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
100%,
Like when you're finding yourself, you know what I mean?
100%. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, and it's so funny because I feel like it's why I wouldn't even say it's why so many people end up in certain situations, but in some cases is that's what you see, and that's what you become.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was never like crazy, like super, okay, this is what I want to do, but more like, yo, like it would be someone's moving a certain way, and to me it's like, okay, I can't be a punk because I know what happens if I let somebody punk me and stuff. But
pressure, bro.
Absolutely, it's there.
Yeah.
And to be real too, like when you're going to school and teachers are looking at you a certain way, and when you're out on the street and police are looking at you a certain way, like if you're told something, you're something long enough, like eventually you're gonna believe that. But
Shouldn't.
I don't even know fully what it was. I just like, I always had something that I wanted to do.
Yeah, bigger
You know?
dreams. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's good, man.
So what was your first rap like? Was it a good rap or was it trash?
Terrible.
It was trash?
Terrible. It was horrible.
Can you remember it?
I can't. I don't even want to do it right now. It was so
Give me just like
bad.
a 1, 2.
It was
Let me tell you if it's good or not.
I only remember the first line was like stepping out into the world. I'm trying to do that. It was one of those. Like
You know what though? Back in the day, I'd probably thought it was cold as hell.
yo, when I was 9, I was like, I'm out here.
I'd have
bro.
been like, damn.
Yeah. I was doing online rap battles too. That's how it started. And I was like 9 years old. I had my first rap name was Steady Progress.
Steady
Okay.
progress.
That was my
Steady
first rap
Progress.
name. I was,
That sounds like a group, but
yo, thanks.
Like an R&B
R&B group.
But like a boy band.
like a boy
Facts,
band / goddamn flipping Playboys, everything going on.
But yeah, I was doing online rap battles. I remember when I was 9, like
Yeah.
there was like on whatever app I was on, there was like a top 500 list, and I'm like, I'm 9 years old, I'm gonna be on this top 500 list over all these like grown men. And then I got to like 530 something, and then the app was discontinued or something.
You were
But I got close though. It is what it is.
35 more, and you would have been the
Absolutely.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro.
The God, I'd have been there rooting you on.
And then
Real.
I took rap seriously when I was about 16.
Okay.
And then I wrote my first good rap when I was like 18.
But like, can I? How do you like your good rap? Okay, I kind of like how you said that,
Right.
because you're still making raps. So, do you think you'll ever make your greatest rap yet?
Good question.
I feel like the goal is always to do, like, I know what my favorite is now, and I know what my best is now, but there's always next, like, I feel like for me, there's so much of an effort to not just write raps just to write them. Like, sometimes I gotta live some life, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta go live some life and have some experiences.
Yes.
So everything I'm writing is very, very real, and it's because exactly, because I'm making sure, like, if it's just not, I could spend 3 months and I can write 20 songs, and I could, no matter what state I'm in, I could write, out of 20, I'll have at least 3 that I really, really like, and I think they're really good. Or I can, like, give myself the space, maybe focus on back end stuff, which I don't know as much about, and I can learn, you know what I'm saying, and keep trying to get better in areas that I'm not as good, and live some life, and then eventually it's like, okay, I have something I want to say.
You want to say,
and then I feel like it's gonna hit more. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to answer your question, sorry, like, I'm always experiencing things, so there's always gonna be something new that I learn that is gonna trigger that to better verse. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So now that you're like you're serious to the music and stuff, like, you got some different things going on, right? Like, you came in, you had the KFC popping.
I missed it by like an inch.
All right. The Colonel's blend, the Colonel's secret blend of herbs and spices. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you have a commercial where your music is playing in the KFC commercial. How do you land that? And I'm gonna have a question for you after that.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I'm allowed to say.
I almost don't want you to give away to punks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why you giving that away, dog.
This is too much sauce.
So can't be giving no.
I will say, what I will say is somebody found me and my boy Cabby, and they loved what we did, and they sent us that, and we sent a couple versions, and then they ended up liking that one. And I didn't even know it was gonna, like, they aired it during the Super Bowl. I didn't know that shit at
was
all.
Fucking dope.
And like, I was just getting a couple people texting me like, yo, I swear I just heard your voice before Rihanna. Like, what the hell is going on? And I was like,
bum, 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 bum.
And then I seen it because they posted it a second later, and I was like, that is crazy, bro.
Like, yo,
shout out KFC.
I like this job. I think I like this.
It's cool.
I think I like this. Cool. I think I could do this again.
I like rapping. Yeah. Rap is beautiful.
And when you get the placements,
Right?
you get a little placement money.
So I got another question based on that, right?
Okay.
And I don't want you to get you in any trouble at home. No couch life, anything like that. But like, what were the DMs like after that?
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna say this.
Jeez.
One thing I like about when something like that happens, because there's been a couple things, the Complex top 20 albums, top 20 Canadian albums, we landed one of those. You know, just to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
toot your own horn.
Yeah, you know.
Toot your horn.
Every time something happens, there's
niggas know.
It's a mix of like bare, like, people I've been known congratulating, and that means a lot to me, to be honest, because it's like, you know, I know where I'm from. I make sure to never forget that. There's a little bit of like shorties from the past,
the circle backs.
Like, just like
trying to circle back, yo.
I saw that. Good job.
Boomerang your ass back over there.
I appreciate that as well. But and then it's just my family just bare proud. You know what I'm saying? So it's all positive stuff. Good.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait till they're able to Google your net worth.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna have all these extra cousins.
Right.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. You see,
that's
there's a
happening
little
already.
bit. There's a little bit of that here and there. Yeah. But like, you know, never from my immediate family or
No,
loved
they don't.
ones.
They don't
It'll
know
be
you,
just-
fam.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's your 8th cousin. I ain't your 3rd or 2nd cousin.
Like they from Uncle Charlie.
yeah.
Uncle Charlie's niece's cousin.
His cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Make
You know
them
what I'm saying?
family members.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Uncle Charlie came out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, who the
I
fuck
did-
is Charlie?
You know,
dude?
I was
Like,
there at the wedding. I was there at your mama's wedding. I the drunk nigga.
I was all the way in the back.
I was all the way in the back, drunk nigga. with the
Yeah, you
pink
know what I'm
suit on.
saying? I was chilling with just
I had to cut early. You know, I
yo,
had to
ask
get-
them about me.
Hey, you gonna let me $20?
Oh, man.
They got you.
It'd be more than that sometimes.
Feel you?
Okay, so one more question even before we get into our new stuff,
Okay.
right? Dream collabo.
Dream collab. Okay, I got a list. I'm gonna try and bring it down to just a few.
Mm-hmm.
Two artists who are actually coming to Toronto soon,
Okay.
and I would we're pushing to make something happen. But
Put it
both,
into universe.
yeah, both Jid and Smino,
Okay.
JID and Smino. I love those two dudes.
Why did I know you were gonna go for a
Yeah,
Dreamville
really?
guy?
Yeah, Drew.
Yeah, you know, I get compared to J. Cole a lot, and I feel like a part of it is the look. I'm gonna just put that out there, but I'm not mad at that comparison at all, for sure. As long as it's never like, oh, he just baby J. Cole.
No.
As long as that's when it's like, hey, bro, like, you know,
Until you said it though, nigga. That's when I noticed it.
Yeah.
I've always just
So
said he has.
all light skinned niggas look
No.
the same, fam?
You know what I mean? But you know what though? He doesn't come off with that light skin syndrome.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He knows his motherfucking place.
Absolutely.
He knows that this shit is the real rat race. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? He got to get into this competition and bust some heads.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
No, I fuck
But the
with
J. Cole thing, I didn't notice it until you flipping said it.
I appreciate that actually.
But now to compare you to it, yo, you got to step it up even more then.
I love that you just said that. Okay, bet.
You gotta
Say
step
less.
it up even
Say less.
more.
Say less. Absolutely.
Because now I'm gonna be comparing you to him because
And
you just
that's
let me
a-
know. I just put you in your own box until then. Like I was like, oh shit, don't come fuck with this
I
nigga.
should have not said shit.
Oh
I
my
actually like
gosh.
that. I actually like that though.
But that's good.
That's
Now
a great
he's
thing.
your friendly competition.
Absolutely.
I want you to whoop his ass on this. You
Absolutely.
know what I
Get
mean?
the collabo
Absolutely.
going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jid leads to
Yeah, to
whoever
Cole.
else on the team, and the
Facts.
next thing you know, boom,
Facts.
you and Cole are in the studio.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, fam, can I use that bar that you said? And
Yeah.
you'll be like,
Because yo, can I tell you a secret about J. Cole
right.
that I know personally? He gets a lot of writer's blocks.
Really? Really?
Gets a lot of writer's blocks. There'll be a guy like me who'd have to come in and be a ghost.
Say words.
Yeah, sometimes you
That's
gotta do this.
crazy. That's I'm gonna act like I didn't hear it.
Yeah. I'm gonna act like I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying?
let's get into some news.
Let's go.
My mic?
It's in his face.
Oh, there we go.
We got
you right.
We got the real director
You right,
here in the
yeah,
background
yeah.
over
Shout
there.
out to-
You won't say no names.
Can I say
we
some
say your
names?
name?
No? Yeah. Yo, you know there's a hot mic right there, right? I be producing, fam, just like you, fam. I learned from you. Talk to them.
Yes. What's good?
Yes.
Shout out to Chris.
Chris
No,
got
it's not about me. It's about Thelonious.
Oh,
That's why we're here. You know what I mean?
Nah, you out here too though, you know?
Come on,
Had
dog.
to strong arm you guys over. Get him here. Let's just put that out there.
All right, and I got scared.
Huh?
Because I know when this nigga get back,
man.
this thing
I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing.
His talent is definitely speaking for itself. Definitely. You know
Yes,
what
it
I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. But fam, we appreciate you bringing Thelonious over here and just the knowledge that you bring to the game, bro.
Yes.
Just know that you're appreciated in this hip hop scene.
Deeply.
Respect, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man.
It's
humbling.
too.
What? That's my guy.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But okay, let's get into some quick news. And before we move on, quick fast, big salute to the sponsors, Astro Pink. If you know, you know.
No, you know.
Hit them up on their Instagram, Astro_Pink, or on their website, My Astro Pink. That's the biggest alien over here. You know what I'm saying? Keeping me in space. Hold on, where's my sound effect? Okay,
Got him on deck.
speaking of light skin people,
Right.
the boy Drizzy Drake.
Right.
Yo.
He's planning on, I don't know if he's planning on retiring. He didn't say, he has the Yachty interview that's out right now, okay? I think it's called Future Moods.
Future move.
Right?
Yeah.
He mentioned he wants to be able to, his next thing is to know how to step out gracefully.
Right.
Right? From what he said in the
Trying
interview.
to bow out gracefully.
Right? But he said he's not planning on it yet.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things he has in his mind. How is he going to bow out gracefully? Let's answer that question for him here. what would Drake need to do so that he could, one, retire, and then how would he retire?
That's interesting.
Right?
I don't think he's going to retire. What he'll do is, because he's reached the pinnacle point of music.
Yeah.
But remember what we all first know him as is an actor.
Interesting.
If you really take him in now, even in the Future Mood, they call it an interview, but I was almost thinking it's a fucking podcast about to begin, right?
Yeah, that's
right?
episode 1.
That's episode 1, guys. Don't play with Yachty, and they're just talking shit. Even the way he was like expressing himself of who he is,
right?
You can already see the acting part of it, but it's really him.
Yeah.
But what I know he's gonna do next, he's gonna now go to the pinnacle. He's gonna be the biggest thing in Hollywood now.
Yeah.
Word.
He could do the soundtrack. He could be the the Whitney Houston, like how Whitney Houston did the soundtrack and she's the star of the movie. Yeah, that way.
Or can I be real? Can I be real too? Always real. He's gonna own a team.
I was even gonna say.
Hell yeah.
If it's not the Raptors, it's something new from here.
It has to be the Raptors.
No. When Vancouver decides to make another team again,
okay, true. I see what you're
right?
saying. Yeah.
He'll be the head man he'll be the first in line for that bid. Because you have to bid on the team. They got to see, he got to interview to the NBA and all that, right? That's where it started him off as him being an ambassador.
Right.
So he wears a lot of caps, guys. You know what I mean? He wears a lot of suits right now. So he can go either way. I know he won't go the fashion way because Ye's over there. So he'll just be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
And not to interrupt you, he doesn't really kill it in the fashion like that. He does all right.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, like, he's not mashing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to see Drake on big screen after this.
That'd be fire.
I
will watch any movie Drake is in. I will support.
I feel. I mean, in my personal opinion, like you look at so many of the legends who've done it, and like aren't anymore. Like you look at the Jay-Z's of the world, and Jay-Z will still appear on a little feature here and there, just to, and that's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
For him to do. You know what I'm saying? I low key feel like endings are good.
Good.
I think people don't like endings, but I think
it's competitive business.
Yeah, but where Drake is at is he can end at a place where people still want more.
And it will be appreciated.
If
he steps back and does something more new.
Absolutely.
I want to see him on the big screen. Honestly, guys, I want to see him acting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's a natural transition.
That's the most, I want to see it, bro.
That'll be fire, yeah.
It's actually full circle, to be honest.
Yeah, and I want it to go that way. I want him to be, I want Will Smith to be like, I want to see him win an award for a movie he's done.
I'm low-key surprised it hasn't happened.
No, because he had to concentrate on the music. Because we've always been dissing him. Oh, the kid from Degrassi. Imagine being told that your whole flipping musical career, and that's the part where you'll be like, man,
nah, you're right.
You know how many roles probably came on his desk. He's like, no, I'm not doing it yet, bro.
I got an album to do.
Right?
Nah, you're right.
But now I'm to the point where I don't want to hear no more albums from you, Drizzy.
Whoa.
Not like that.
As Drake's invincible attorney, I call objection.
Okay. Cool.
You know
Cool.
saying?
I didn't mean it like that. He knows. But how I mean it is, if you rewind this YouTube, you'd be like, oh, he meant it as he wants to see him now on the big screen.
Yeah.
With the soundtrack to add.
Okay, let me fill my 2 cents in here, right?
Always.
I need him to do at least that one magnum opus, top to bottom, flawless classic.
Right.
And then you can go, bro.
Oh, bro, how is he gonna do that? He has so many classics, he'll never
What are you
top
talking
it,
about? Well, listen, he has near classics, but he doesn't have that. No. To me,
Drake is gonna.
no, fam. Listen, I mess with the boy
Of course.
extra heavy,
Right.
bro.
Me too.
Right? And my favorite album is The Nothing Was the Same. To me, that's the closest he
too.
has to a classic. But it's not flawless. He doesn't have his Illmatic. He doesn't have his Blueprint.
Whoa.
A lot of people be saying that the whatchamacallit album,
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Not that one. The
Take
Take Care.
Take Care.
A lot of people hold Take Care as his quote unquote his classic
That's it.
album. But I still feel like We need that one where like unanimously ain't nobody can say nothing to him. They could be like, oh, you could have left that off or whatever. Like, no, this one is perfect.
Right.
Now leave me the fuck alone. I'm out of here.
And when you say from top to bottom, does it mean no features, just him alone?
No, he could have features, but not too many. Just the right amount of features.
Right.
I've said this on TikTok live the other day. The right amount of features, the right amount of songs, and the right amount of rapping, and just the right amount of singing in there, and you're.
He covers
Gone.
a lot of different worlds too, though. Like the singer rapper, he's also a rapper, and he also like will make a dance classic. Like he covers a lot of different.
Yes. So
But
how do you?
you need in one album, not too long, because the albums be hella long a lot of times.
I
How do you-
agree with like not as long albums. For me, for my personal listening, I don't think I've heard a Drake album I didn't like.
No. How do you top that? You can't top this. You guys are talking about all his old albums. If he puts out an album tomorrow, it just becomes another old album. He needs to do something bigger than these albums, bro. I need a classical movie from him now that like literally makes people cry, makes people happy.
Make the soundtrack, bro.
That's where the magic.
I think he could do that too.
Right?
Absolutely.
If you got that, like, and even like what Dusty was saying with making people cry, I need that Drake song that really, really hits you in the freaking heart, bro.
Right.
He makes ones that are really amazing and, you know, you can get in your feels and stuff like that. But like I'm talking about Heal the World song.
I have my personal ones. Like
Like
I don't know if it's a Heal the World song, but Too Much. I be listening to Too Much. Like I can conquer the world right now. Like what?
Yes, but the subject matter itself, it's still like, you know, his struggles, different things like that. Like I'm talking about songs, that song where you're like, somebody in jail, somebody who's starving, could be like, you know, like you just started singing, like the Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Make it a better place.
For you
Like,
and for me.
Drake gets one of those.
Human race, there are.
Right? It's playing at the Olympics.
Dying.
He is hitting them notes, bro.
What?
Maybe you might listen.
Do you think he has that in him though?
Yes.
I think so.
You don't think his gas tank's almost on?
Fam, I don't care if it takes the team to do it. Just do it, bro. It's not.
Yo,
'cause we're
didn't he
not
have a
asking him
song?
to-
Didn't he have a song with Michael?
That's not real.
Remember we went through that.
That wasn't Michael.
That wasn't my. Oh yeah, it was this imposter.
There was the guy who was moving around, getting all, doing all those Michael Jackson references or whatever.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna touch this one.
What?
You didn't know about that,
Brother.
Hold on. What are you saying?
See what I'm saying? So
That's crazy.
there's no topping it. There's no topping this. Like he gives us another album. This is where we'll pick him apart. If he leaves us just like this, slowly but surely puts on some other people, gives us a movie. Give me a movie. Give me a flipping movie, Drake.
With
Better
a
be a
soundtrack
good
and a
one.
score.
The best one, like all the best one. The best actors are in this. Like even the ones he's already hit are in this movie.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. I didn't say it.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying. Shout out Drake. You know what I mean? He be knocking them down.
It may not mean nothing to y'all.
That's one of his.
I feel like the more I think about it, I feel like a Drake movie would go.
Yeah, but not about him, eh? Like,
Yeah, no,
him-
I know what you mean.
Don't
Like,
do another one dance. Don't do that again.
don't do another one dance like a reggae song.
No, the movie. Y'all never seen the Apple movie for that, eh?
nah.
Where
it was
it's
on
like yes. I did see
Mans
it.
were like, bah, 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 busting every second or third scene, they're like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, what the hell's going on, fam?
Yeah.
Why is Drake busting so many guns, fam?
Yeah, I know the one
crazy.
that. But like,
He turned into a superhero in that movie.
but see, I
That was
wouldn't
crazy.
mind. I wouldn't mind if it's like even if they Marvel called him up and now he's this new superhero.
Who would Drake be?
Drake, you get what I'm saying?
I'm
Drake
trying
would
to
be the
think.
one who just starts singing.
No, bro.
And he
You're,
heals the
Start
world.
falling to,
And he heals the world.
Bitches
What?
start falling to his knees and
Okay.
you're pigeonholing him, bro. You can't have him no singing. You have to make him a villain, bro.
a villain, and he's a bad man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give him the
Drake
bad
would
man
make a
role.
Crazy villain, you
And
know?
and Toronto slang
Bloodthirsty.
all the way through. Toronto slang
Facts.
all the way through. Like it's one of the
Yo,
man
we gotta
them.
push for this.
He's
This
one of the
gotta
man them.
happen.
Yo,
Like a
listen,
DC.
man, them be watching, eh? So
Yeah,
listen,
a
like if
DC.
I see these ideas,
Come up.
I'm not saying anything.
Nothing. Just give us a shout out. Just make sure you're watching the We Love Hip Hop show when you're in
Big
your little
facts.
base on the Marvel movie.
Or we'll take an interview.
Yeah, well,
Big
even
facts.
that.
That would be even better.
A placement is pretty cool too. A placement. He's watching us he could be watching us on the TV before he's about to go do a slide. You know what I mean? And and we're on the TV. He's a villain. That's the only way
That's kinda
Drake can do a movie. If he's in one of the Marvel movies as a super villain. Don't put him as no geek, or don't try to put him back in no wheelchair thing. I'll bun that out. He knows. He'll bun that out. He'll that's not reaching his desk. That's not reaching the OVO headquarters. But I know they need to send him a little deal for Marvel or DC.
Yeah.
I want to see him as an evil villain.
Or
Right.
Transformers.
Something.
Ooh,
Get him in the next
that's,
Transformers.
but that's where we're giving him the idea. If you want to gracefully bow out, Drizzy, bow out to a movie. Like, do a movie for us, fam.
Yeah.
That we can say, yo,
hard.
you guys aren't gonna go see Drizzy tonight, like on the movie big screen,
You're
dog.
sleeping.
They're sleeping. The man,
Yeah.
I heard the man's killing shit in the new Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
see him act. That's personally me.
Right.
No, I'm messing
Right?
with that, man.
Yeah.
Yo, salute to Drizzy Drake. And the Common Gang, they got some suggestions in there. I seen Road to Success. He says Drake as a villain and also
Yeah.
Fast and Furious. You know what I'm saying?
That
Yeah.
would go hard too.
Yeah,
I
but
kind of like the
Yeah.
villain one though.
yeah.
I fuck with that.
Anything he has to do, I want to see him as a villain.
Yeah.
Because they've always tried to put him as a little as if
I feel like
he's
he'd kill it too.
yeah, he's a bad man.
Go in the first scene, he just shoot somebody right in the dome.
That's how we live, right?
He's like, yo, real.
live, right?
Yo, we live right
We
now.
live, baby. We
You know
love
what I
hip hop. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Comes on there and just makes things pop off, and he doesn't die. So you're gonna see him in the next movie. You're gonna see him in the next sequel. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be like, yo, Drake finished off his career, right? You know.
The writing room is right here, fam. This is
Big
what we do.
facts. Big facts. All rights to We Love Hip Hop Network.
Exactly. Salute once again to Franklin Frazier, Angel Faith, J Cash Dro. Who else is in there? Chris got rocks in here and in there. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
out here.
Man. Common Gang strong, man. There was a couple of things that even happened over the weekend.
What's up?
We were at the KOTD event.
I know.
That was
that.
epic.
Madness.
And you, as somebody who you dabbled in the battle rap, are you like up on the different battle rappers?
I'm a fan of a few. Rest in peace to Pat Stay. That
Yes,
was
R.I.P..
crazy. That was my favorite because
Yeah.
he did not give a shit.
Yeah.
What your position or situation or whatever was going. Like there was some personal shit. He's saying it like
Yeah.
100%.
He's digging it up. He's digging up bones. And shit.
I love Ilmac.
yeah.
I even love his music, Ilmac's music. I love Loaded Lux. You have to love
Yeah,
Loaded
of
Lux.
course.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot. There's quite I feel like I haven't fully immersed myself. There's a lot of people I hear about that I never knew about. But the more I learn, the more like dope.
There's a lot, bro.
And but they'll go on forever. Like they're like fuck a 16. Like they'll be clever for like a million bars.
Yeah. It's a different
For
skill set.
for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
For 3 rounds.
Yeah.
That's a lot to remember.
Yeah.
In like 10-day notice. Some of them get 15-day notice.
Yeah. A lot of these guys that showed up for this battle, they didn't battle in a long time.
Yeah,
man.
so they had 10-day notice.
Yeah, man. And everybody was in attendance. I'm gonna pull up some of the stuff on the screen,
Right.
and I'll let the comment gang see what we're seeing. Also, let me just bring us down over here. Bam.
I've been a fan of King of the Dot for a while. I've never been to one of their events yet.
man, next
one you gotta be there,
man.
I'm trying to be there for
Legendary.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have the organic interview that's up right now on the channel. He did mention that he's looking at this to start relaunching the King of the Dot battles, and all of the battlers who battled in here, like I'm talking like some of the most major, like Hollow the Dawn was there, Charlie Clips, everybody was in attendance. DNA was in there. Like, I have a picture right here with Jin. He didn't battle, but he was there. You know what I'm saying? But all these guys, they came through and they did it on the freas. All of their money that they would take, send it to Pat.
You got one of the biggest
crazy.
pictures, though.
Oh,
Smack.
Yo, fam. Like, I was like, oh shit, you're Smack.
Smack. You know what I mean? That's a good vibe. That was a
That's
good
crazy.
vibe. That's a memorable picture, brother.
Yeah, and there's other ones. There's another one that I'm going to show y'all in a minute. But some of these battles right here.
Yep.
This is SoulCon versus Frack.
I saw this one
Yeah, he goes
Okay.
off.
on your page.
Yo, bro, I have a little bit more of it. They were doing a pay-per-view, so I was being respectful and only doing like a minute each for the vlog.
Shout out to what's his name in the left side of the corner right
Oh
there.
man, Mindbender.
Mindbender.
Yo,
Mindbender
the
Supreme.
Kanye was right bar was crazy.
Tiffany like a blind pedestrian surrounded by Teslas. You see, no matter what Frack might write, he's bound to be clever. But bitch, you'll never match my strength, even if we were in Auschwitz together.
That's crazy.
Man came out in the small cap.
Hold on. He actually came out in his he has a suit under like a 3-piece suit. He was on the stage with a 3-piece suit, and then somewhere like in the let's say first 4 bars, he put all that on. He put on the yarmulke, put on the jacket, and then he put on the scarf, and then he continued, bro. I was like, what is going on here, fam?
Crazy.
Madness in
crazy.
Toronto.
I hope your angles are the most angular angles you ever wrote, because the angles of my approach are a Bengal tiger rapping for a
Watch this.
This one was crazy.
all day and night. First round they were like, woo, Khan taking flight. Second round they were like, shit, maybe Kanye was right. I mean,
That bar got me. That bar
him.
got me.
He got him.
Oh, he went crazy.
you were out there rapping at TED Talk speeds, and you died in that third round. You were like, let Khan breathe, killed by Diz, killed by A-Word, now the bet's on me. This must be what Kanye meant by DEFCON 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, it was super legendary event, fam. There was one more picture I want to show y'all from this event, and there was Pat Stay's family was there, like his wife, his brother. You know what I'm saying? It was like a lot of touching moments in there, bro. Like Disaster was in there. He was crying,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah.
And he did a really good job on his battle.
Yeah. And Disaster's leg was mashed up too. So for him to come through all the way from LA and like
He always getting hurt though. Well, last time I seen him, I swear he had a broken hand.
he was not happy with no jumper, but I'll save that for behind the camera.
And he's out there. Like Disaster's an out there kind of guy.
Remember, he was on No Jumper for a second. Him and Lush, they had a show together.
Oh yes.
They had a battle show.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
But I'll show y'all this one picture here.
It's a big picture.
Smack and organic together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Major players in the battle scene. They've gotten along for the most part, but you know they're competitors, right? So
Absolutely.
There's been some times where they're going hard in the competition, right?
That's hip hop though.
Yeah, and for them to like, you know, especially coming together on these unfortunate circumstances, and
Yeah, they have to.
it's just the love is there,
That's
fam.
real. That's really right because when people pass, they should be. That's the time to get closer to somebody, not be
Yeah.
fighting.
Exactly.
Unlike Offset and Takeoff, you know what they're doing. Not to sidebar, you know, sidebar. You know, just put it out there.
Pat Stay is different.
This is from day 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Salute to Organic. Salute to Gully TK.
That's
Yeah,
one of those
man.
deaths that I still don't believe, bro.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Huge fan.
It was very random,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, you know, he's taken from us like he was at a wedding, bro, and just you know what I'm saying? Fight and boom. Things
A butter knife.
things could change in the blink of an eye,
knife,
bro.
Crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Value every day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, man, with this event right here, I want to see more of these. And I want to see some recording artist rappers
Right.
maybe start getting into the ring.
Yeah.
Because man, them will jump on the page and be like, yo, I would eat that guy's food. But I never see you at the battle.
You know,
Yeah.
you know who gave off that like he's a man them though?
Who?
Franchise.
Yo, franchise is crazy, bro.
And he's a mandem. He's from here.
He's a URL battler too.
Yeah, dog. He's actually out there.
Yeah, he went from beast mode, to beast mode,
Yeah.
right, to freaking doing some KOTD battles, and then advancing
now-
into URL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
crazy.
that guy for Toronto, don't play with him.
Madman.
Don't play with it.
The man saying some things only we can understand. If you're like if you're from this city,
how you
only
know.
we all
That's how you
the
know.
whole crowd is going
how you
crazy
know.
for this guy.
Yeah. No.
Energy was through the flipping roof.
Yeah, man, and just all those battlers just coming through.
Yeah.
That's just beautiful, fam. Like,
Yeah.
I salute it, and I salute the whole KOTD family for bringing that together, man.
Yeah.
It's a different culture. Not everyone understands.
Yeah. Couple of things I also want to mention. Big up to Zetti. She's doing a giveaway. She has like a crock pot and another big appliance, like Martha Stewart stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. Big time things, bro. I have them in the next room.
I know, but see it.
Yeah. So hit her up on her Instagram, Zetti's Hotplates. Get her in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you think about that last episode that's out there, and you might get a chance to win those appliances.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Big chance.
I got one more thing here.
What's up?
Because we're getting close to the end.
Yeah.
Living with a girl's ex.
Holy
That was weird.
So I'll explain.
Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to figure this one out.
That was weird.
So I'll explain. I was on Instagram, doing my thing, and I was watching Keep Six Solid's page. Salute to Keep Six Solid. Welcome back.
Yeah.
And they posted something from Island Diaz.
Oh shit about. Oh shoot.
Okay,
Oh God.
bro. I had the mind blown emoji when I heard the story, fam. Okay. Salute to G Body. Salute to Sriracha.
Facts.
I know.
Well, let me find this thing here.
This is insane, G body.
Wait, so it's like
You're
okay,
my
I'm
boy.
gonna just see it and I'm gonna figure it out as I go in.
The lights in my
I'm not
way,
gonna
so I
ask too
can't
much
see
questions.
what I'm typing there. But hold on. Let me get Keep Six up there. Is there any letters in there in front of me? No. Okay.
No.
Keep Six Solid. You got to type in the whole name for them because like
They're shadow banned.
They're shadow banned and your Instagram be hating. So let me see if I can find G Body here. I should have saved the link for this. Sorry, gang.
There it is. There
No,
it is.
no
Go up.
Where- is that him? Or is this one here?
This one right there, I think.
Yes, I'm waiting for my interview also
That's
with
cool.
Island Diaz to drop. So you know what I'm saying? Just putting that out there.
Friend against Sriracha?
Sriracha.
Sriracha, sorry. Sriracha.
Been in the studio. Took it from her man. Basic rapper shit.
Oh, shit. All right, well, we got to hear a little
G
bit.
body's
I
fab.
want to hear about that.
I want to hear something.
Bro, I took her. She came to the studio.
Yeah.
Fell in love. I moved in with her and her man.
What the
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
I want the comment gang to see.
Is that her?
Yeah.
That's shorty.
Yeah. No, cool laugh.
Okay, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, no, it's
Sorry, comment gang. I was like playing. I didn't even have it.
No,
on the
I'm just
screen.
saying like this is wild. Is what I'm saying. That's crazy. Yo, man, them gotta be careful, bro. That is crazy.
Hold on. The story's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yo, I
Hold
love
on.
it.
Let me bring it back.
I love it. I love it.
Sorry, who is your lady friend against? Sriracha?
Sriracha.
Sriracha, sorry. Sriracha.
Been in the studio. Took it from her man. Basic rapper shit.
Oh, shit.
You know?
All right, well, we got to hear a little bit of this.
You want to hear about that?
You have to hear her story.
Bro, I took her. She came to the studio.
Yeah.
Fell in love. I moved in with her and her man.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
Relationship for 6 years.
Yeah.
You know, and then like I kind of cheated on my man with him, and then like 5 days later, I kind of broke up with my man, and then he moved into our guest room, and then like we were just roommates for a while, and then I asked him, like we were still friends, like like
Yo.
it was crazy. And people would be like, "Did you guys still fuck?" I'm like, "No," like he was literally my roommate after that. Like,
Violation.
Honestly, I don't. Wow.
So
Yeah, it's crazy because he was a producer / engineer, you know, and they had a little setup inside their house.
Sure.
Too. So obviously, we were making music in the beginning. It was all cool. Like I said, he lived with us I lived with them. Sorry.
Holy.
So, I gotta set up another mic or something. What's going on here?
Yo.
So hold up. So she She came on there and
She's lethal, dog.
that's
Sriracha,
crazy.
savage. Sriracha she has some music to write now. her love triangle
That's a
is
dangerous
on
one,
a
bro.
wild
Sharp one.
Man, them gotta be careful, bro.
I know, but G-Body is, he's a real guy.
Yeah,
still.
he's out here. He's out here. Been out here. Been out here.
So let me ask y'all. Okay.
Shout out.
Scenario. Would you, and I'm Dusty, I'm not asking you because you're in your relationship, so I'm not gonna make. But before, let's say, before, and and with you, I don't know what you got going on, right? And I'm gonna bring my answer before, back in the day. So just chill, shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, chill out, everybody.
Would you go to a situation where a woman still lives with her ex? Not just necessarily to live there, but even just to go piner there.
Yo, I used to have a thing that used to sneak out still and do all types of fuckery, and she lived with her fucking. Of course, fam, and I was young.
No, but
She
was that her
older than
current or her ex?
Because it was her ex. She's done with the baby, but he had to live there still, because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And she's just done with him. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
tough one.
I'm like, these times I'm like 18 years old, 19 years old. This woman's like 20 flipping 8, 90s times. She just wanted to have fun. You know what I'm saying? If you really think,
I don't know if I can do it.
I was like, enough times I even a couple times I all went to the door and rang the doorbell. Like, swear to God.
Did he open the door?
Yeah, like as if I was.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
What up, nigga? She's right upstairs.
Swear to God. Swear to God. I ain't gonna say
Pass him
no
on the
names.
back on the way in.
Yeah, nah, you
Go
see
get
it?
him,
Nah, I don't
Go
know.
get him, bro.
I don't know if I can do
I was
it.
out there rough times sitting on the couch, me, my friends, just chilling.
Like you own the place.
Just chilling.
That is so. Yo, that guy, I'm sorry, no disrespect to him, but you a cuck, homie. That's cuck.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's
Even
crazy.
who knows?
So you wouldn't do it?
I don't think I could do it.
You couldn't do it?
For several reasons.
Tell me why.
One,
Yeah.
depending on the shorty, I don't know what type of man he is.
Yeah, true.
So I'm just like, yo,
Cool.
if I can avoid it, I will, rather than like put myself in a situation and find out.
Yeah.
And two, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I got a heart. Like I would feel so bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'll be in it, but I'll be like, damn, bro,
Shorty's
he's in
making
the
wild noise.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, he's in the other room hearing this shit. Like,
that's
yo,
right.
that's crazy.
She's just going off, like doing the extra, doing the most this time.
The Skelly Wagness of
Right?
comes
That's
out.
crazy.
Homies downstairs sitting on the bed just doing this.
Or just like,
That's
oh
crazy.
man, this happens all the time. That's why I'm not with the bitch.
Bro,
There's like one thug tear coming down his eye.
bro. I be feeling bad even like when I'm with a girl and I know that there's a dude who like is head over heels for this. I be feeling bad even knowing that. Like,
man.
so if I'm in the house and he's in the other, that's crazy,
but
bro.
you know what?
I got a heart, man.
You know what? God only knows what he was doing to her. So.
Yeah, no. I understand, but I just think for me, I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe if she was super fine, I don't know.
Now that I'm older, right? You know what I mean? You get your fair every what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You learn from that and shit. I wouldn't do it now, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I was 18, I found it astonishing. She was doing it.
That's
That's when you find out that women can be cold, bro.
Heart.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, I don't trust none of these devilic creatures.
Yo, fam.
Yo, nah.
Right?
Like,
right? But then that's what made me learn.
Yeah.
So then, do you really think the respect was up there?
No, there was like zero respect.
I had none. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's like, you're like 28, 29, messing around with an 18, 19-year-old. Where's your mind frame at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's just trying to get. She's trying to get. She's trying to bust a nut.
Right.
Exactly. But that's But then that's where the lack of respect comes into play, because you should go find an older man. Because you're
or maybe not freaking like have your man in there like in the crib still. I'll give you all a quick scenario.
Yeah.
I have two.
Okay.
I have one situation back in the days where a shorty had her husband living in the basement.
Yeah.
And she was like, yo, forward. And I was like, nah, you're going to have to like, I'm
Yeah,
never
no
coming to
fact.
your, I made the decision then, I'm never coming to your crib. Because like, I don't know
That's
if like he
hectic.
might just be like, just cheesed, like you were saying. Like,
Yeah.
he might just be cheesed one day. Like, I can get over there and they could have had an argument like maybe 24 hours before that. And now I'm in there blowing her back out.
Oh my
and
God.
I get stabbed in the back while I'm doing it.
That's
Right?
right. See,
Right?
like
Right.
I know if I was the nigga in the situation, I don't know what the fuck I would do because I'm
Like
already
you married this chick, bro.
yeah, like
You weren't just, it wasn't just your gal. Like you married her. Like
even if you're my ex and I have no feelings for you, the
Yeah.
fact that like I live in this house and you're about to do that would fuck. I don't know
what kind
the
of
fuck I would
punk do you think that I am?
You don't respect
that
me.
You can
at
come
the
into
end
my
of the day.
crib
Yeah.
and bang my ex-wife. You must really think I'm a punk.
Facts.
No, she told you you're.
I'll
She
be more
told
cheese than
you.
her, though.
She told me you a motherfucking punk.
Yes.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
But like for you to do that, to even
That's what I'm
try
saying.
that,
I'll be more
She's
cheese
had
than
to
her.
tell you, yo.
I'll be more cheese than her.
She's had to be like to, yo, don't worry, he a punk.
He's a bitch.
He a bitch.
He ain't gonna do
I
nothing.
slap him up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he
You
comes
could
in.
probably
beat him up, Dusty. Don't worry. But once I hear that, I'll be like, you know what? This bitch trying to get us killed.
Yes. You could just red flag.
Red flag
fam.
right there. I'd be like, woo.
Flag on the play, bro.
Wave that bitch like, whoa.
Fam. And the next scenario, I used to bang this girl that had you know what? I'm just throw the name out. She had Donovan written on her back.
Oh my God, Donovan though.
I don't know which one. I don't know.
On her
I don't
back.
know. On her back.
So
But
you
like-
was hitting it from the back and
Yes, and it was
you
like
see Donovan?
it was tramp stamped down, like
Yeah.
along the bottom of her back, just big name in the friggin' whatchamacallit
Donovan.
letters,
Donovan,
you know,
Jamaican man.
the old school whatchamacallit letters that you get on the baseball caps or whatever.
Oh, like
yeah,
varsity?
yeah,
Like varsity.
or like no, like the Roman, not Roman.
Oh, like how I have
I
on
know
my
what you're
arm
talking
right here.
yeah. Old English,
Old
old
English.
English, in Old English, Donovan. And that-
Wow.
but the thing is that was crazy is that she said this is her ex. He don't come around no more.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, this motherfucker got my phone number.
what the
Right?
What?
This is before texting and all that stuff was a thing. You know what I'm saying? The man used to call me down, tell me, yo, why you even with her? She got all kind of diseases. Da, da, da. I'm like, so fam, why do you want her, bro? Like, yo,
Because I'm the one giving it to her.
he would harass the hell out of me, fam. You know how we got the number?
Out. From her, obviously.
No.
He took her
Because she was around. No, he did.
He went around.
But she had me saved as baby. This
That-
is what she told me.
she had you saved as baby.
Yeah, and then he seen that and he tripped and he was like, yo, boom, boom. And he's, from there, he's
And then he started following you on your rap shit, and
That's
that was
crazy.
it. And he's a rapper
probably
too.
watching the pod now, fam.
shout out to you, man. You
Yo, man, I hope you
This
married.
is like 20 years ago
I
and
hope
shit
you
like
married.
that. But
I
like,
hope you married and you in a better situation and you ain't with these little skellywags no more.
Yeah, nah, you gotta hold that one though. Still,
That
no,
girl-
but like the tat though, like that's one of the things
Did
also.
you ever, yo, let me tell you the truth though. You ever? Sorry, that's the question I have, Cam.
No, you could ask it, fam, because I probably already answered it on camera.
I would have nutted all over that.
that's crazy.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Just for
That's
the sake of
Mando,
it.
bro.
Just for the sake of it.
Right over Donovan's back.
Yes. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, Friday. Yes, Friday.
Right on.
That's how we do
Cover that
it.
name up,
That's
yo.
why we're the #1 podcast in the goddamn country. Real as hell.
Straight up.
Put icing on that. So yeah, I think that's all we got.
That's a good way to end it.
Yo. Can I just say one thing?
Yes, please.
Okay. Make sure to everybody tonight to go listen to 89.5 6 Degrees Radio.
Yes.
And make sure you guys keep sending in your music, the clean versions. You already know I'll be there tonight with DJ Slam and Maloney. And you already know Scary Potter. So make sure you tune in at 10 o'clock, 10 till 12, as usual, every Monday.
Absolutely.
And Thelonious, what you got coming up, man?
Okay, so I'm the very next thing I got going on would be I got a show on March 31st.
Okay.
Opening for Caleb Rate at Lee's Palace.
Oh,
I
yeah,
believe it's
Lee's
Lee's
Palace.
Palace.
Legendary
Or no,
Lee's Palace.
I think I'm getting it mixed up. I opened for Token at Lee's Palace.
Okay.
And I'm opening for Caleb Rate at the Garrison, I believe.
The Garrison?
Yeah, at the Garrison.
Okay.
Other than that, I got a lot of music in the works. I'm always working on music.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of projects that I'm excited for. I want to make sure that I don't get painted into any box. I want to make sure that I'm always telling a different story and making sure I'm showing that I can do everything.
Yes,
but
sir.
I don't want to give away too much. So all I'm going to say is follow me at Thelonious everywhere.
Mhm.
2 underscores, __ Thelonious on Instagram.
Yeah.
Thelonious on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you listen on. You know what I'm saying? Albion Road Demos. According to Complex, it was a top 20 album of last
Yes, it
year.
was.
No big deal. You know what I'm saying? So
Talk to them.
check it out.
Let them know.
And yeah, man, we got a lot coming up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nah, man.
And appreciate you guys for having me. I gotta say,
Oh man.
as a Canadian artist, I've been watching this podcast
All
forever.
respect.
Yeah, especially you have been hearing a lot of the stuff that you've been saying about hip hop, and it stayed in our city. So even being here to be a part of this means a lot. So
No, thanks for coming through, fam, and we appreciate you. King.
We appreciate you too.
Real talk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Another one in the vault. Comment Gang Strong. We'll be back in a few days. We are off of this.